Hey everyone, this is Bryce from Shout. Today we're going to be talking about how to use the inbox channels to streamline communication with your contacts and to better organize your inbox. Now, a lot of us are using Shout to manage multiple conversations with different contact types. In today's example, we're going to talk about two different contact types, one being customers and the other one being members of our team. So as you can see here, I have an unread message from Morgan, who's one of our customers, and another from Megan, who's on my team. So the best way to be able to keep them separate so then my inbox doesn't get flooded or I don't feel overwhelmed is I can actually just assign both of them to their own respective inbox channel. So it's very easy to do so. On Megan's, I'm just going to go ahead and click on this conversation. I'm going to select the channel to add her to, and I'm going to go ahead and add her to my team. I'm going to go ahead and save that channel. Now with Morgan, I'm going to go ahead and mark her as one of my customers. So I'm just going to select the channel customers, and I'm going to save that. Now I'm just going to click back on the general inbox. One thing to note and to keep in mind here is your general inbox is always going to show all of your messages, just like how it's been working before. Adding channels on here, though, makes it to where you now no longer have to use the inbox filters to filter by groups or by tags or by topics. You can basically have an instant filter all the time by assigning people to their own respective channels. So again, if I was to now click on customers, I'm only going to see messages from my customers here in this inbox channel. Or same thing as if I were to click on team, I'm only going to see messages from people who I have assigned to the team channel. Now, are you limited to just two channels? Not at all. It's very easy to create more channels. So to do that, you can click on settings and go down to channels under messaging. And this is where we can add as many channels as we'd like. We have many people who are actually managing their whole downline inside of Shout. And a lot of them are going to have them organized by group. So something that we like to do here is we like to then be able to have channels correlate with the different groups that you may have. So in this case, we could go through and we could say, line 5 as a channel. We'll create a line 4 channel. We'll create a line 3. 2 and 1. Doing this is really great because now, as you can see, I now have a channel for all of my customers. I have a channel where anybody who lives in my line 1 could be assigned to. Same for line 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, one thing to note and keep in mind is your contacts can only be assigned to one channel at a time. And that does not mean, though, that once they're assigned here that they cannot be moved or placed into a different channel. So, since we just put Megan inside of our team channel, I'd actually like her to be in my line 1. So I can just X the little team channel there, and now I can select and add her to my line 1. So I'm going to go ahead and save her into the line 1 channel, and now my message is going to pop up right there. So as you can imagine, using channels is really helpful when you have multiple contact types of people that are messaging in. That way, it can help you better prioritize things. So if you have limited time to work each day inside of Shout, this is going to be a great way for you to know who you need to service first. Now, no offense to Megan, but for us here at Shout, our customers are always going to come first. So if I see unread messages inside of my customers' inbox channel, that's going to be the very first place that I go. And what's great about that is that really helps me establish a solid workflow. And I'm just going to go ahead and mark this unread really fast so then you can see what it looks like. So if I now click on my general inbox, I can see Morgan, I can see Megan, I can see messages from everyone, but I can also see that I have an unread message here just in my customers channel. So I can click on that, and now it's only going to show me my message from Morgan, being that she's assigned to that inbox channel. So I hope that this is helpful and is kind of a good overview for you. I've gone ahead and I've actually put all of these different channels and actually correlating groups into a share link that I'm going to attach to the video. So you can go ahead and click on that, and that will actually allow you to import all of these channels and groups right into your account. And now you've got a nice little workflow to get started on better organizing your conversations and streamlining your workflow. I hope that helped.